So far, parents Beth and Kieron say baby Elouise, oh my goodness, is not showing any signs of spina bifida, thank goodness, and they're here along with our health editor, of course, Dr. Hilary Jones. It's so lovely to see you again. It's so lovely to see you. And it's really lovely to see you, Elouise, because the last time you were on the show, Elouise was safely tucked inside your tummy.
She was.
You'd been through the surgery and were hopeful, but, of course, had no knowledge of what the outcome was going to be.
No, none at all.
So when you had the caesarean, obviously, because of what she'd been through inside your tummy, what was it like when she came out, and when did you know things had gone well?
I think the minute she come out was when she started kicking her legs, and she weed on
me.
Kieron.
Well done. That's what dads are for,
That's your job.
That's what dads are for, yeah.
Well, the thing is, with spina bifida, once the baby's born, that's usually when the intervention starts. And it's kind of quite late on, and a lot of the damage has been done as the baby has developed in the womb. Oh, she's waking up. Right.
Oh, we are talking about you, Elouise.
But the trick here is to get in as early as possible before a lot of that damage takes place as the baby develops. And that's what appears to have happened. I mean, how old is she now?
She's 15 days.
Is she displaying any signs at the moment of spina bifida?
From what I would expect, no. Like I say, her legs are moving.
Yeah.
She can feel her legs because we can rub her side of her legs, and her toes reflex, and so she shows that sensory feeling. Yeah. She obviously shows the motor side of it, being able to move them. She wheeze and poos, everything.
Was it for you? Was it a no-brainer to have this procedure, or did you have to sit back and think very hard about it? Because it wasn't without risk, obviously.
No, it wasn't. I mean, before we got offered the surgery, before there was any of that, obviously we had a lot to think about. Yeah. We're both, career people. We have a family, we have a life to sort of survive with.
And you were advised.
And we were advised that termination, these babies have no sort of quality of life whatsoever. So, and that's through no fault of that hospital's own. Like they didn't know what the outcomes would be. So yeah, we did have some frank, awful discussions.
I bet you did.
But the minute that surgery come up, I didn't care about the risk.
Really, it was 100%.
But it was 100% going for it.
Right, OK.
Yeah.
There must have been people who said, oh, my goodness, don't get your hopes up, or what could happen to the baby? Could things be made worse? There are always risks. I'm sure Hilary will spell them out in a moment. So describe that feeling when you thought it's paid off.
It's utter relief. It was just ridiculous how relieved. You just cried instantly, because you sort of felt like, even though, OK, she might have problems when she's older, she might struggle with things, but her legs are moving.
There are different degrees of spina bifida, and spina bifida is associated with other problems within the central nervous system, such as hydrocephaly, where the ventricles within the brain are enlarged. So you take every case as it comes, you assess each individual case, but you're absolutely right that the longer the spinal cord is exposed to the amniotic fluid within the womb, the greater the damage to the nerves. So you want to intervene quickly. So this operation, the fourth type of operation conducted in the UK, it's usually done in Belgium or the USA, you want to get in early, and that protects the nerves. In principle, it seems such an obvious preventative measure, such an obvious thing to do, given that we know that it's not a solid state, basically, once it's been diagnosed. It continues to advance and deteriorate. So to get in early into the womb. Why has it taken so long for this to happen? Well, it's a really tricky operation. Right. You're opening the womb. You could trigger premature labour by doing that and lose the baby. The baby's tiny at 25 weeks when this operation was done.
It's almost microscopic.
It is. They're using microscopic techniques to get this, and the nerves are so very delicate. This is a really difficult, advanced procedure. It's great that it's now being done in the UK under the NHS, but there will be some cases that aren't suitable, and there will be some cases where it doesn't always work.
Well, as a new grandfather, I'm all babied up at the moment. I'm so open to the impact of the little one. She is absolutely adorable.
She's got her hand up. She's all shy, Richard. She's a bit like, ooh.
How long has she been asleep for today?
Since about 5:30. We got up and I fed her at 5:30 because I thought it would be traumatic going in the car.
And she's not eaten since then?
No.
Whoa.
We'll be in for
any
it
minute
soon,
now.
that's for sure.
All right. Well, many congratulations, and our fingers crossed as things develop that she carries on the way she started. A great start to life. Right.
Oh, God, yeah.
Well done to you. And obviously, I'm sure you want to say well done to the surgeon.
Oh, my God,
yeah. Extraordinary work
they are incredible, honestly. Even her neurosurgeon, he's met her, he's seen the work that he's done on her closure, and he's amazing.
Well, congratulations.
We've won our hearts.
Absolutely.
Thanks very much indeed.